Hi everyone, this is Julia and this is your fourth day. Today is Replenishment Day and we got to replenishment by detoxing, by activating, and by coming into balance yesterday. And replenishment is when our body, when our cells, when our mind is in the space of being able to take in and to assimilate more of the nutrients that we are eating. And this happens because we have lowered inflammation. Inflammation gets in the way of nutrient assimilation. We've also worked on our gut health, which is another aspect of health that interferes with nutrient assimilation. And we also have gotten rid of a lot of retained water. Bloating and retained water are a sign that your body isn't functioning at its optimal level. And usually that is related to nutrition. So today the food is super exciting and I really want for you to enjoy your mineral broth. That's your broth that comes after your lunch. There's seaweed to go with it. Seaweed is to further help boost your metabolism and to support your thyroid gland. My favorite way of having this is warming it and then putting the seaweed in it. Some of the seaweed is just like little dust and the other seaweed will expand as it absorbs the water. At the end of enjoying my broth tea, then I consume the seaweed. It's an excellent source of really important micronutrients, and seaweed is an excellent source of iodine to support your thyroid, which the healthier you are, it's interesting the less iodine you have in your body, in your diet rather, because you tend to shift from processed salts like iodinized salts to sea salts, and those do not naturally contain a lot of iodine in them like iodinized salt does. Also, during our replenishment, we began the week in thinking about our intention for spring. And when we have powered ourselves up and given ourselves more energy, we now have energy to go after our goals, to go after our projects, to go after the activities of spring, the uptick in activity. And this is a great time to take a pause and use one of the practices that I regularly do called deepest fear inventory. Because sometimes when we have something that we want to accomplish, there's a part of us that is afraid of it. And those parts of fear come up as roadblocks or come up as resistance or come up as self-sabotaging behavior. One way to sort of acknowledge the roots of that self-sabotage or that resistance is doing the deepest fear inventory. So it goes like this. Dear God, or whomever, however you want to phrase this, dear God, I absolutely refuse to be an excellent runner, for instance. That was my goal last spring, was to start running again. Because I have deep fear that I will injure my knee, because I have deep fear that it will be too much pounding on my joints, because I have deep fear that I won't be able to keep it up, because I have deep fear that I'll love it and I'll drop all my other forms of exercise and I'll just run, because I have deep fear that I will tighten my IT band, because I have deep fear that I don't know where to start. You go through all of those things and then you ask at the end, God, please dissolve these fears and replace them with knowledge and strength. To me, it is a wonderful practice because it helps to dissolve the barriers that are preventing me from doing what I need to do. And this can be applied to food. And that's why I think food is this amazing space in which you can transform. So you can think about having a healthy lifestyle and define that as you wish. So I absolutely refuse to have a healthy lifestyle because I have deep fear that I will no longer be able to eat pizza. I have deep fear that I will be the party pooper at the party. I have deep fear that I will go on vacation and there will be nothing for me to eat. I have deep fear that I will lack some nutrient. I have deep fear of depriving myself. All of these things. It's so helpful, and I do this practice. Say I take a topic and I might do this practice every day for a month. But it's just helpful to bring out to the light the things that are subconsciously kind of operating and make you choose to say, eat waffles and chicken for dinner instead of Julie Life meal, or waffles and chicken instead of something else that'd be much better for you. So I find it exceptionally helpful, because when you're not aware of your motivations and not aware of, say, your hindrances, then you can't move through them. And part of this wonderful journey of life and health and wellness is evolution, like learning more about ourselves, learning how to connect with ourselves, learning how to nourish ourselves, and learning how to really treat ourselves so that we feel good, so we have a full life, and so we can enjoy all the things that we're here to enjoy. So I look forward to today as replenishment, and just think of that, replenishment. Today's a rainy day. It's like the earth is getting replenished. You are getting replenished. Replenish, replenish, replenish. And I will talk to you soon. Tomorrow is our last day. Woo! Oh no. Okay. Talk to you soon.